The way I like to work with doors and windows for my projects is actually by creating the openings first before I add any lines or like objects representing the doors and the windows. So the way I'm going to do it is we're going to use the trim command. We're going to use, I'll probably show you a new command, which is the mirroring command, and then we'll use the trim, the good old trim command to quickly like create the openings. So let's dive in. So I'll start from the entry and then I'll make my way through like the rest of the floor plan. I'll show you a few and then I'll show you one and then you're welcome like to skip ahead if you feel like you know how to do the rest of them. But anyway, I'm trying to show this step by step, so let's continue. So from here for the entry, I'm planning to do like a wide door, like a 6 feet double door. So from here, I will reference the middle point and then create just a line. And then I will use the offset to do 3 feet to the right and 3 feet to the left, like this. And then I will get rid of the original line that I created. And then here, all I will do is the trim command, like this, and then trim this portion. And this is looking good so far. Now, as I'm creating the openings, I do actually like to actually join all the line segments I'm creating. So what do I mean by that? So when I did the trim and I added these small lines, I actually like this line became its own thing and this segment in its own, and this one is like part of a polyline. So I like to make all of them into polylines and like make like a continuous, basically like a continuous geometry. And you will see like it's handy down the line. I just like to do it. So here's how to do it. So to make this continuous shape like all together a single polyline, I will select this one and I will select this one, and then all I can do is just type J for the join command, and then it will add this segment and will make it part of this polyline. And the same, I will do the same like this, and I will do join. Now, of course, you can save time and you can select all of them and then select this one, and I'll select this one. And you will see here on the right side on the properties, it says there's a total of 4 polylines here, so I'm just gonna do a join like this, and that will make the whole thing like a single geometry, and then I'll add the other side as well and join it. Boom, you can see it highlights, it's the whole thing. Now I'll do this again later. Like once we're done with all the openings, I'll just do like, I'll select literally all the polylines and then I'll do one join command, and this should work magically. I do want to talk further about the join command and also mention like the opposite command, which is explode. So basically here, I'm just going to create a quick polyline, just like a little triangle here. So this is a polyline, okay? It's a single object. And then if I do the same shape with lines, I can do exactly the same. And you will see that this one is made from 3 different lines. So to make this into a polyline, all I will do is join. And then if I want to make this, bring this back into a line, like to convert this from a polyline to single lines, individual objects, all you do is type explode or X, and that is the alias or the shortcut for this command. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. And you will see this will break it down into like simple lines or a total of 3 lines, as you can see in the properties. Join and explode command are pretty straightforward, but I figured it's really handy to know them because I'll be using mainly the join command as we go through adding the walls. And anyway, the explode command, you will see later, we can actually use it to break down a block into individual objects. But now we'll go back to creating the openings. I'll get rid of these. And I'm just going to go ahead and add all the openings for the doors and the windows. You can skip a little ahead if you are like if you already get this concept. But I'm just gonna do it just to show you like if you wanna mimic this exact floor plan, you will know how to do it. So I just referenced that line from here to here. That's how I'm planning to have it, like the opening that leads like to the living space. And then I do want to add a little door here. I do want to have like a 4 inch spacing, so like this. And then I will offset this one. For the interior doors, I like to do like 32 inch because that's actually like the minimum door size in the residential code in Los Angeles, California. So I'm going to be referencing that, and I'll create like this. And the same, I'm going to do trim and then a little join. And really, I'm just going to keep going with this for the most part. Then here from the garage, I'll do another 4 feet. Maybe I'll do the door here a little bigger. I'll do 3 feet. I'm just going to measure here to see how big is this space. So it's 8 inches. So see the dimension now is a little big for what we're working with because now we're working like on smaller dimensions. We're not looking at the overalls. So I will switch the dimension style from the right side And then here I'll just do like maybe 48, or let's do 32. This one is a little smaller, so that way we can work with a smaller space. Okay, so this is 8 inches and I had here 4. So I do want to place the door in the middle. So I will actually select these and I will move them to the left by 2 inches. And then I have here 6 inches on each side, and this is looking good. Click trim. And here's a join command. When you're joining the geometries, the dimensions might get messed up, and it will probably happen, so you will probably see that as we're working. Here I'm going to add the washer dryer. I like to leave 4 inches from the corners. It's just for the frame of the door. If you imagine the door and how it looks like, you can look at your own place, but you will see doors usually have frames, unless it's a frameless door, which is more modern. But anyway, the standard usually is with a frame. So here's another one. It's a trim like this, and then we join these guys. And then this bathroom will be accessible from the bedroom, and then I'll add the bedroom door from here. Oh, I realized I didn't trim this portion. And then from here, I'll actually delete these dimensions for now, and then we can add them later when we wanna. I'll just do it like quickly, and then we'll show it when we create the sheet. And then I'm gonna trim here. Again, I'm just doing 32 inches for almost all of the interior doors. So here I can join these, but let's do it later. So here I'm just gonna do another 4 inches. This is the guest bathroom, and also shared by this bedroom. You know what? I'll show you. I'll actually give a door access to this bedroom, from this bedroom to this bathroom. So we will do a polyline here. I'll do 4 inches like this, and then another offset, 32, and then select this to the left. I'll trim this, and then we can just join all of these guys like this. And then the bedroom, I will add another door. I'm thinking to add the door a little further, right here. Or actually we can, because I was thinking to add the opening here, like from the hall, like to the hallway, like kind of in the middle. So let's actually do it first from here. Then I'm planning to do like maybe 5 feet, so a little wide opening, just to make it comfortable. So what I will do is 2 feet 6, one time to the top, and one time to the left, or to the bottom, sorry. Then we erase this, trim, and then I'm gonna join this. I didn't want it to open directly to the bathroom door, so that's why I'm placing this in the middle. And I'm thinking we do a little seating in this area, or like maybe it will be cabinets. But anyway, so we continue. And then this bedroom, I'll add the door here. There's another 4 inches. Actually, did I do extra line? No, that's good. Here's an offset. So here's one thing about the offset command that I would like you to know, is that the offset, when you've already put a value, let's say, the way it works is that we need to specify the offset distance, okay? So now that I've already specified 32, it will remember the last value that I used, and then if I click return now, it will already use that. And then when I offset this, go down, you will see it will do that. So this is a pretty handy and neat thing about the offset command. And here's join again. And then let's talk about, so let's add the bathroom here, and then we'll talk about the closet doors. So this door, I'll just make it farther, just so we give room. I'm gonna do offset, hit return. Now you know that this is a shortcut. I think I'm doing them a little shorter at 2 feet 6. But you know what? We can still work with this. I like to do 2 feet 8. We're not trying to be too specific with this project. And anyway, I shared with you the size that I wanted to create. Okay, so this is 2 feet 6. I wonder where I messed it up. So did I do this one 2.8? I'm guessing the rest of them I did. I wonder where did I do it? Probably here. No, it's 2.8. Maybe I did it here. Probably here. So I'll just move. I do want to modify it actually, just because I want to save time when I add the doors later. So I do want to make these a little bigger, 2 feet 8. Then I'll modify the offset in a second.